Now there's so much talk of vehicular pollution in Delhi. Now see this. This is right behind my house, and this chap is filing away at the stones. Look at all the pollution that he's generating. And I really wonder, why does this work need to be done on site? Why can't it be done somewhere else and the stones are simply laid out on the building? That never happens. These guys pollute away. And see, while working, he's of course breathing all those dust and all the particles which come out of the shining activity. See, it's essentially, instead of simply painting the walls, what they're doing is they are laying out these stones and then kind of shining them over, polishing them so that they have that look and feel. But in the process, what they do is they pollute the air, pollute the surroundings, of course breathe all the emissions, and not to forget the sound. Can you hear the sound? It's terrible, and it's whole day one has to tolerate this kind of nonsense. Now if I just zoom in further, I can show you that guy. Now he's doing that. So there are multiple people going on, and as it is this house, if I zoom out, I can show you this is newly built, so there's a lot of sound coming from this. This is, as though this is not enough, then you have these chaps right next door. So my point is, there should be restrictions on the number of such activities that can take place at the same time in a particular neighborhood, especially if the properties are right alongside. You can't have this kind of a situation where they're all constructing and making this noise and polluting at the same time. Plus, my point was, there's so much talk about vehicular pollution because of vehicular emissions. We are forgetting the pollution which is caused by all this real estate activity. And if you look around Delhi, you will find there's so much of real estate activity taking place. There's construction happening all the time, not to forget all the metro work, other digging up, all kinds of maintenance, repair work. All that causes a lot of pollution. Now again, let me zoom in and show you. Look at the kind of particulate matter which is being generated by what this chap is doing. So all this leads to pollution. There has to be a check on this as well. You can't have a blanket focus on vehicles alone. I've seen vehicles across the world. You go to major cities around the world, you'll see there are lots of cars, lots of other vehicles. But that does not necessitate poor air quality. But in Delhi, things are only going from bad to worse with each passing day. And among the many reasons, see, like I feel in this particular case, there should be some kind of cover on top of these chaps and on top of the building itself. Like they can work behind the plastic sheet. That way one can ensure that the emissions, the particulate matter does not leave the property itself, it remains confined there. Which is how I've seen it mostly around the world, but here that is not the case. So that's the point which I wanted to make in this video.